Hi, in this video, we will create a pipeline in Azure and we will deploy in Google Kubernetes engine. So let's get started. So for that, first of all, we'll require Spring Boot application. So choose Maven and web dependency, and I'll give the name as demo GCP. So Google Cloud Platform. Okay, so let's download it. Let open and paste into our working directory. Okay, let's extract it and let's open the IntelliJ IDEA and create new project from existing source and select the directory. Okay, so now let's first of all test it whether it's all working. Maven build is going on. So let's try to run it and check on the browser. So it's working. Now let's create a controller. Demo GCP controller. Okay, so annotate it with REST controller and create a public string. Say hello. And here is a cat mapping. Okay, and now return hello Azure pipeline from GCP Kubernetes. Okay, so we'll deploy actually in a Google Kubernetes this program, this Spring Boot application, and we will do a service connection from the Azure, and we'll use the Azure pipeline. So first of all, and also, yeah. So before that, I would like to say, in this program, we will push our repository in Docker, a simple Docker hub, rather than pushing into the Azure Container Registry. So for that, we need a Google G plugin. So I will have a plugin. I will just copy and paste into here. So this is simple Google plugin. Okay, so there are some placeholders that we'll put. And the property. So now, so password we have to put over there in above or anywhere in the Azure environment. Okay. So now we are all set to go. So first of all, we change this because this is my previous repository, Google GCP 1.0, and we also will have to create a repository in Docker Hub. So let's go to the Docker Hub. And create a repository. Repository name is demo GCP and create it. Okay. So now we're all set to go. Yes, we have to put charts that is a ham chart. So in our folder, and in the ham chart, we have already seen the ham chart. So now in the value, we just need to change it to demo GCP. Rest of the things will be a normal. So we already seen the ham chart, how it works. Okay. So I'm not going in detail. So again, these are the simple ham chart, and we have a deployment, the basic deployment, nothing I have changed. Okay, and only the value YML I have changed the repository name. Okay, so now let's we have to commit this project into the Azure DevOps. So now let's go to the dev.azure.com and create a new project, demo GCP. Okay, so project is ready. So go to the repo, just copy this portion and into the IntelliJ, into the terminal. Just first of all, let's init git repository and paste it. Okay, now we have to add, we have to commit, let's say first commit. Okay, and we have to push. Now it's asking, just copy and paste it. Okay, so our demo repository should be there. Now let us set up the build, basic Maven, and just click on the headness none, because we are using the JDK 1.17, so I'm just changing it. Okay, so now we need a ham task and all. So I'll just copy from one of the project and I'll just put it to the simple task. And like first, it's automatic that we have task that the Maven task, and it will, our goal is a clean compile and zip build so that it will push into the repository. Rest of the things are very common that we have already seen lots of time. Then we have a publish artifact, pipeline artifact. Okay, an artifact name is a demo GCP. Okay, so now, and then we have a download artifact because we will require it for the ham, and then we will have a ham installer command which install the basic ham installation setup. And then we have a bash 3. This is just a script, nothing fancy, just to check whether everything is like the path and all is okay for this ham deploy. And in the ham deploy we have, this is important, we will have Kubernetes service connection that we will create, and the connection type is a Kubernetes. I will show you how to create. Rest of the things is simple. We have a command that is upgrade, a chart file path, and this is a workspace, and this is a search folder and the chart, and here the release name is GCP. Okay, okay, so I will save it actually, but do not run because we have not yet created the service connection. Okay, so our pipeline is there. Now we will go to the GCP, Google Cloud Platform. I hope you will have an account of the GCP. We are not, this is not the course for the GCP, so full GCP. So just find out how we can create a GCP or account. So go to the dashboard, you select your project and go to the dashboard. And first of all, like in Azure, we will also create a Google cluster, Kubernetes cluster. So search for the Kubernetes cluster. So we are in the Kubernetes cluster. Now let's create a Kubernetes cluster. We are going with the autopilot, so we do not have to configure much. We just give the name, and the name we are giving is this. So let's create. So this may take a little while, so I'll pause the video, and once it is done, I'll come back. So our GCP cluster is ready, and now we will connect it through the command line. So make sure that you have a gcloud gcloud SDK is installed on your command line, and if it is not, you can use the cloud shell as well. Okay, so now we will run few commands. I will share this command in the resource section. So first of all, we will create a service account using this command. One second. And then we'll create a Kubernetes secret for the same service account. I'll use I guess uh, git bash, because the some command is look like a Linux one. So I'll use this command and paste over here. So this is nothing but create secret, a generic secret based on a pipeline and token. We are just giving the service account name and just enter it. Okay, so our secret has been created. Then we will assign a cluster admin role to this service account by creating the role binding using this command. So cluster role binding, and then service account, and then we are giving the cluster admin and the service account definition, that is default Azure pipeline deploy. So it is being created, and we will require a IP address for whenever we create Azure service connection. So this is the command to get the IP address. Just a second, we have to provide the location. Okay, so this is an IP address. We just have to remember, or maybe a copy. And now go to the uh, Azure service connection. So we'll go to the pipeline, and in the project settings, click on the service connection and create a service connection, and just click on the Kubernetes. Yep. And then next, out of this three, just select the service account, and now copy the IP address that we have just got it, and paste into here. Okay, look like HTTPS. Okay, now the secret, that how we can get the secret. So now let's get the secret using this command, and just copy the whole secret till end and paste into the secret dialog box. Just name it. I will put as AKS connection and save it. So it is saved now. Now we'll go back to the pipeline, and now we can verify it is, yes, it is AKS connection. I'll change it to the AKS connection. Okay, so rest of the thing is okay. Hopefully everything should be okay in all good, then the pipeline will run, and if we get an error, then we'll try to resolve it. So let's commit. and in the pipeline section I'll start run the pipeline. Okay, so let's see if we get an error, we'll try to resolve it. So this may take time, just give the permission. So within a few seconds it should start. So it started. So let's wait for some time and see. I'll pause the video for time being because it will take almost 3-4 minutes maybe. Awesome. So without any hurdle we have done. So now let's verify it. Okay. So go to the command prompt and kubectl get svc. It is running. Kubectl get pods. Yes, it is running. Kubectl get svc. Okay, and sorry, or deploy, I guess. Yeah, it is done. And logs for the pod. Okay, so it's running. And now let's check this external IP and check whether all is good or not. Click hello. Oh, sorry, because I forgot one thing. Get mapping. Oh, I didn't put any URL. So, anyways, but it is running, working. Our Spring Boot application is coming. This is simple programming. Sure. Otherwise, we'll have to. If we can put this and we can run it, it will be back. Or let's again. I can try. In fact. Okay. And git add all. Git commit -m controller endpoint point missing. Git push. Okay. Oh, we'll have to pull it first. Because we have change on a remote side, and let's try to rerun the pipeline. Okay, 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 so now it's done. So let's go to the command line and check svc and copy this URL and put into hello. Hopefully it should work. Okay, so fantastic, that has been worked. So before we close this video, I would like to ask, whenever you redeploy something, either you put a task over there in a Azure pipeline to uninstall and install, or you check the list, Helm list and Helm command, uninstall command, and put your name demo GCP, say for example. Okay, so that it can reflect the new changes. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.